ever is. Of course, Sophia Lopez, very gracious, waving to the fans here, waving to us here at the table. She's quite magnanimous.
I missed her when she was gone. Felt like there was a hole, and wow, it has been fun.
I can't empathize. I don't understand that. Sophia Lopez was banned for a reason. The briefcase shot to the beast. She deserved it. She deserved being barred from ringside, and oh boy, now she's got a live fight.
Silencio en la sala.
Everybody listen.
Silencio. Listen carefully. Everyone needs to know that they tried to ban me, Sophia Lopez, the world's greatest attorney, as Tormenta's manager and confidant. Pero no lo lograron. They couldn't succeed because they couldn't stop me as being Tormenta's #1 fan and ring announcer. Así es que, desde Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, ¡Tormenta!
You didn't miss that introduction last week. There was a something missing.
Sophia Lopez now adding ring announcer to her resume, introducing her client, Tormenta. Tormenta makes her way to the ring, and the audience here couldn't be happier, because that means soon Sophia Lopez will have that microphone taken from her hand. At least one can hope.
Touche.
Leia is coming in to fight Tormenta.
Now, David, you mentioned the surprise earlier. I'm always one for a good surprise.
Well, I'm going to tell you, she doesn't know Mom and Dad are here.
She doesn't know they're here. This is going to be a spectacular surprise.
And her opponent from the islands of Samoa, Leia Makoa.
Earlier tonight, we saw a beautiful highlight package on Leia Makoa. Her accomplishments here in WoW, impressive maneuvers, impressive victories. And David, you mentioned she's got that surprise waiting on her. I can't wait. She has done so well here in the early goings of her career, and now she's going to be floored when she sees her family here in the crowd.
Well, she was challenged by a lot of circumstances to get into professional wrestling. The biggest being her dad didn't want her to do it. He wanted her to stay in school, wanted her to actually become a doctor. She said, "Dad, it's not in my heart. My heart is in the ring. I've loved pro wrestling since I've watched it as a kid. I've just got to go do it. I think I can excel." And her mom said, "Honey, go follow your dreams and do it." So tonight is the first time her parents are seeing their daughter in action together.
This is a special moment. I'm so glad that we get to share in this with Leia Makoa and her wonderful family.
I mean, how did they pull up that surprise? My mother, texts me what she's eating for breakfast. I would know her travel plans. So I'm impressed.
That is impressive. You're right. I say most parents don't have that kind of ability to withhold information.
Well, when we all saw that feature on Leia, and she said what she said regarding her parents wanting them to be here together to see her wrestle once, I looked at the emergency records, found the phone number to call, reached out to the dad, AJ. He wasn't too happy to hear from me initially. He said, "Who are you?" I said, "David McLean." He said, "Well, who are you?" He still didn't even know. So I told him, and I said, "I'd love you to do me a favor. Would you fly out to LA with your wife and come see your daughter wrestle?" And he was speechless. Speechless.
Bring a tear in my eye.
I've got one now. I hope I hold it together when I introduce them tonight and the surprise is unveiled.
As we get back to the in-ring action, Tormenta in control of this one. Leia Makoa's got to fight back, fight out of that hammerlock. Wow! Lightning quick maneuver there to get out of that hammerlock. She's on the offense. Tormenta reverses it, though. These two very evenly matched in the early going. It's going to be interesting to see who can get the edge. Leia Makoa rolls out of it. She's got the legs around the neck. Got to make sure she's not locking in a choke. Referee Mark Harris keeping a close eye on the action here. Tormenta goes up, back into the headlock. Terrific chain wrestling here. I'm a huge fan of chain wrestling. AJ?
You know, I'm really impressed by Tormenta. She's like the full package. Not only can she chain and throw her opponents around like ragdolls, but she's got that beautiful fluid lucha style. She can fly around and cannonball, really.
Absolutely. A lot of topes, a lot of planchas. We see very interesting maneuvers and offense from Tormenta. But Leia Makoa, she's really got to find a way to combat that unique offense if she wants to win here.
She was just rocked with that forearm to the chin.
Beautiful Japanese-style arm drag.
Gained her senses and maneuvered back, and now Tormenta's in trouble.
Leia Makoa went there, but nobody's home in the turnbuckle. Forearm to the face by Tormenta, as we see Sophia Lopez looking on the outside. Tormenta soaking in the jeers of the fans. One of the few superheroes who feeds off of the negative reaction of the crowd.
Yes, indeed, and let's not forget, this is a big match for Tormenta. She wants to get back into that championship contention after that loss with the Beast in that triple threat match where Rena Del Rey was in. So this is an opportunity for Tormenta to get back in the rankings.
Absolutely. Tormenta's got to bounce back, and a victory over Leia Makoa would definitely be the correct springboard she needs to get back into title contention. Leia Makoa's on the offense here. Tormenta going into the turnbuckle. No reverse. Leia Makoa's in the turnbuckle. Ow! I felt that one. Yes, we all felt that one.
We collectively just cringed.
We as a unit felt that. The royal we indeed.
Sophia Lopez, the world's greatest attorney on the outside, taking the opportunity to pull on the hair of Leia. There's a boot right to Leia.
World's greatest attorney, more like world's greatest shenaniganizer, if that's a word there.
She's a great negotiator. I think she should take over AJ's career. She's in all these movies coming up, doing all these writings. You need Sophia Lopez with you, AJ.
I've got several NDAs, David, that you were just trying to make me break. I'm going to need her to defend me in court.
We won't ever get you in court. We'll keep you out of there forever.
Leia Makoa with the strikes to Tormenta. Tormenta gets whipped into the ring, into the turnbuckle. Roll through, drop kick.
That was one of the most powerful drop kicks I've ever seen.
A lot of power, a lot of athleticism. Tormenta brings it all. You said it earlier, AJ. She might be the complete package.
It really is. I think she would make a wonderful WoW World Champion, but now she's going to climb her way all the way back up. How far do you drop when you have your shot at the champion and you lose?
I mean, the old phrase goes, you move to the back of the line, and that's exactly where Tormenta finds herself. Not where you want to be, of course. Beautiful suplex. Roll through there, my goodness. I am impressed with Tormenta, but there we go, small package, Leia Makoa. 1, 2, kick out. You know, AJ, you're a comic book fan, right?
And writer.
There you go. Comic book fan and author. Tormenta's mask reminds me of the old Electro from the Spider-Man comics.
It does, and that's the wonderful thing about luchadors. They are superheroes.
They are.
Much like WoW superheroes, but she's an international superhero.
That's right. She's got a lot of accolades under her belt, won numerous championships throughout Mexico. You name it, if there's a city she fought in, she won a championship there.
And so does she have the experience overtly?
This is very uncomfortable for her, I'm sure, to find herself at the back of the line of title contention. She's used to having all the gold around her waist, much like the legendary Ultimo Dragon. He would walk around with belts everywhere he went. He was not accustomed to being without a championship, and neither is Tormenta. But now she finds herself in a very unfamiliar position.
Nice right hook right there to Tormenta as she's sitting and poached on the third rope. Leia climbs to the second rope. The two competitors up high. Sophia Lopez on the outside, a bit concerned. And there it is. The silver briefcase at ringside. Look at this!
Atomic Hurricanrana! My goodness!
That was insane.
Tormenta's down. Leia Makoa's down. Who got the worst of that maneuver?
These women, they want to make an impression. They smell blood in the water. They know that they could be the #1 contender, and they're going to let us know it.
Absolutely. Tormenta's had a shot at the championship. Leia Makoa has not even gotten an opportunity to become the world champion. Tormenta is really in the disadvantage here because Leia Makoa is bringing a lot of fire, a lot of drive, a lot of resolve, and a lot of motivation here.
Great kick, taking down Tormenta. That headbutt set it up.
Bicycle kick taking down Tormenta. Leia Makoa feeding off this crowd. Listen to him, David. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? They're firmly behind Leia Makoa.
I feel it. I feel it.
Everybody here loving Leia Makoa. She's got her own Samoan drop.
That almost looked at it. The 3 count. But Sophia Lopez on the outside laughing away, saying only 2, only 2.
I think Sophia Lopez is the only one smiling right now. Everybody else in this crowd does not approve.
Ooh, that almost snapped Leia's leg right there with that maneuver.
She's got her in a single leg crowd. Shades of the Great Land Storm here. Can Leia Makoa get to the ropes? She's got to break this hold.
And this is so smart by Tormenta. Leia has been flying around her, hurt those legs, take away one of her strongest weapons.
Absolutely. We've seen it before. Tormenta is quite the high flyer. Now, oh, she's getting to the ropes. She's getting to the ropes.
It's a break.
Tormenta